Get ready for University of Georgia basketball. It's Georgia men's basketball on the Superstations.
And more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Dogs play here. It is going to happen here in Georgia. He muzzled it in through 2 tank defenders. I'm committed to helping make that happen. Good on that. My goodness. Blue Kane strokes it from the right corner. Go Dogs. Shoot that one. And it's right. Oh, yeah. Got the bounce off the rim and the glass, and it falls through. Georgia will win it. How about them Dogs?
Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Dogs basketball. Georgia basketball is brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, alongside Chuck Dowdle, once again, here's Cabell Philpott.
Welcome back to the Grindhouse Killer Burgers courtside show. Cabell Philpott filling in for Scott Howard alongside Chuck Dowdle. And it's time now, Chuck, for your keys to the game.
Here today, and so this will be a great game for Georgia, and one that look, we're 5-0. We want to go to 6-0, and to do so, you got to beat good teams that may find their way to the NCAA tournament at the end of the year, and that's where we want to be too.
Well, in the matchup, if the Bulldogs win tonight, should the Bulldogs win tonight, they'll play Clemson at 1 o'clock. Clemson just beating West Virginia on this very floor. West Virginia will play at 3:30.
A come-from-behind 68-67 win for Clemson, led by former Bulldog R.J. Godfrey, who had 14 points and 6 boards to kind of lead the way.
Cyril is set to tap it up, and he does so against Carroll, and controlling the basketball off the opening tip is the Xavier Musketeer, rather, as the Dogs come up the floor the other way.
Yeah, Cannon Catchings with a nice block.
Catchings drops a 3 from the right wing, the first one of the ball game, and the Bulldogs now lead it 3-0, 19-16 to go in the first half.
If his foot was on the line, but a nice steal.
Little steal by Blue Kane, straight away with the jam to start the game. 5-0 Georgia, 19-minute mark first half. To Kane, shuffles left side, over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson down low, Santo Cyril with the dunk.
He didn't miss that one.
Cyril jams it home. It's a 7-2 lead, 18:30 to go here in the first half. Borovichinen, the shot, Messina Moore is no good. Offensive board, Messina Moore. Back up top, another 3, Borovichinen. It's it hits the back of the iron, up and through, and that was Milicevic with the bucket. 3 straight threes for Xavier. They abs him for Georgia, and the Dogs have the ball. Into the middle of the lane and across the lane with the scoop, and the score is Millender.
Yeah, nice step around. That was beautiful. The little guy just made a quicker move than the defender could keep up with.
Cuts the Xavier lead to 4. Milicevic on the right, pull up from the foul line. It's no good. Coming down with the rebound for Georgia's absent. Hands off to Millender. Millender a pull-up 3. It's good. Millender with the long shot. And it's a 1-point Xavier lead. 14 minutes to go first half. Coast to coast remain in the first half. Georgia basketball. Millender with it on the right side to James. James at the foul line. Spins to his right. Puts up the hook shot. What a nice bucket. It's a 1-point Dogs lead. As Georgia shoots on the basket to our right. Nice assist to Santo. but he was unable to hold on to it. It goes off of Xavier out of bounds. It'll remain Georgia basketball after the under-12 timeout.
I think he called a foul on.
And 2 turnovers back-to-back, one for each team. It's 27-22, first half, 9:58 remaining. Stagg with the basketball. Backdoor lob and jam from Dylan James.
That was so nice from Stagg.
Glass layup is no good. Offensive rebound by Cyril. Shot from 3 on the right side, no good. Backside rebound, Blue Kane. Underneath the basket, puts it up and in. What a way to fight for Georgia to get those 2 points.
Yeah, we got 2 offensive rebounds. That's almost double the number we've had.
Robinson with the basketball. It's poked out of there by Georgia. Smurf gets a hand on it. Backdoor lob, dunk for Blue Kane.
That should have been a foul call. Should have been a foul call.
Dogs have tied it up at 29. Tied at 29, 7:17 remaining. Dogs shooting on the basket to our right in all black tonight. The last game of the day here at the Charleston Classic. Quick trigger 3 off of the rim and no good for Georgia. Smurf couldn't find his target. Rebound.
Yeah, we had nobody on the boards either.
Borovichinen drives to the lane, pushes off, gets a shot off, and it's good. 31-29, just under 7 minutes to play first half. Over in the corner, another 3 from Bailey is good as Bailey knocks down the tray. And that gives Georgia its first lead in about 10 minutes. 32-31. Working against the defender is
5 seconds.
1. Right, 3, 2, right. Throws up a shot off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by James for Georgia.
That was the exact description. He threw that up there.
Smurf with the basketball on the right side. The lead for James. He moves it back to the right. Hand off Bailey. Bailey on the right side. 3 ball. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 35-31, Georgia leads it. 5:47 in the first stanza here in Charleston. Ball for Xavier. Up the floor, Milicevic. Back to Carroll. Poked away.
Good steal by Wilkins.
To the rim, coast to coast. Smurf converts. 37-31, an explosion by Georgia. An 8-0 run over the last minute, 40 seconds.
And it's being keyed by our defense.
And a reach-in foul is going to go. James uses his size there. Borovichinen, little pitch and catch up top with Messina Moore. Drives right elbow, now gives back to Carroll. A long 3 off the back of the iron, no good. James skies for the rebound for Georgia.
Hey, that's great hustle. He came from out behind the arc to grab that rebound.
James up the near sideline, spins into the lane. Jump shot on the way, rattles in and out and in. Bucket for James, 49-41, Dogs lead it to right. Up the far boundary, right. Pestered by Bailey. Shot from 3 is no good. Smurf comes down with the rebound for Georgia up the far sideline. Crossover, spins to his right, drives the right side of the lane and scores. What a move by Smurf.
Little guy's quick.
51-41, a 10-point lead under 40 seconds to go. I didn't come here to do math. Anderson 3 is partially blocked. Smurf gets the rebound. 13 seconds to go. Runs coast to coast. Blue Kane, pump fake, step back. 3 on the way. No good. Short-sided it. High sky for James. Rebound. Georgia, the putback is good by Jaden Newell. Shot on the way off the iron is no good in the half. And Georgia will go into the locker room.
Well, the 12-point lead, I'll tell you what, and there was a point in that first half when I didn't think we'd see that. The old saying, and, you know, your legs give out on you in this game. You're not getting enough bench help.
Wilkinson with the basketball for catching. Right side, Ross. Underneath, the lob to Samto. He puts it up off the glass and scores with a nice, soft touch.
Very nice with the left hand, too.
5:43, 18:30 remaining in the ballgame. Georgia basketball. Ross, left wing, into the lane, a reach-in, no call. Ross spins underneath the defender and lays it up and in.
See, if they can do that on one end, we can do it on the other end.
Long pass to Messina Moore. Right, 3 of 5 from long range. Georgia basketball. Ross working on the near baseline. Throws up top to Kane. Makes a man jump up. Drives the lane and scores with the left hand.
He's just, nobody got in his way.
Dogs easily getting to the rim so far here in the first half.
If you get in their way, they may not make it. So, glad they stayed out of his way.
7 not free of the defender.
Well, again, the Musketeers are getting their points off second chances.
59-48, the Georgia lead, 16-30, first half. Screen ball all the way, hitting the deck on his fanny is Wilkinson, but not before he makes the three. Georgia lead, the Xavier faithful on their feet.
Yeah, what was 14 is down to 4.
Smurf directing traffic, gives to James between the rings, back to Smurf. 12 on the shot clock. High screen from James. Kick out right side, 3 on the way from James. No good. Wilkins picks it up and puts it back in. Nice offensive board by number 21 and a much-needed bucket for Georgia.
Yeah, that kind of stopped the bleeding.
64-58.
Good putback.
12:34 to go. Carroll with the basketball for Xavier. Drives the lane, puts it up. Pinned against the backboard by James. Georgia basketball. Smurf across half court. Wilkins drives baseline with the right-handed dunk.
Well, they want a timeout, and I don't know if it's to talk about what they need to do or whether it's to just go over and look at a replay of that windmill dunk by Jake Wilkins.
Goodness!
I think they want to go look at it and just go, wow.
66 by Smurf. Turnover, Georgia. Milicevic in the left corner. 3 ball on the way, in and out, no good. That from Anderson. Offensive board for Georgia. Up the floor, far boundary. Wilkinson, shots no good. Offensive rebound. Put back, Wilkinson.
Followed his shot.
And they're going to call a foul on Georgia. I believe they're going to get Wilkinson on the inbound. In the middle of the lane to Absam. Absam for Catchings. Catchings thought about it. Now back out to Canes. In on the shot clock. Canes got to do something with it. Loses the basketball. 6-5 on the shot clock. Kane in the corner, running underneath. Wilkinson's shot is up and good.
What a circus shot that was. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how he made it, Chuck. 73-68 the lead. Full court pressure.
28.2 to play. You're down 2. Whose hands do you want the ball in here?
I think you got to get it to the rim. I just think after shooting 6 of 27 from long range, you just got to get it inside to one of your big guys. Here we go. 24 seconds left. Ross across the timeline. Smurf has it left wing. 19. Ross. The shot clock is off. High screen. Ross at the elbow. Gives Smurf 3 on the way. It's good. It's good. Smurf, after the drought, breaks it with a long 3. It's 78-77 Dogs. Under 10 seconds to go.
Wow. Well, now you got 9.9. This is going to be the longest 10 seconds of our broadcast careers, Scabble.
Chuck, that was a Scana Energy three-pointer. Scana, proud partner of Georgia Athletics. For every three-pointer scored by the Bulldogs, Scana Energy will make a $25 donation to the University of Georgia General Scholarship Fund. Go Dogs! Before that 3, Chuck, I want you to know I said the last thing they should do was shoot a 3.
Well,
I did that on purpose.
Coach Philpott?
I thought through that whole process. Let me see if I can hit the announcer jinx when we need it.
You know what? We were in a situation, really. Oh, now they've moved it back a tenth of a second. Back to 10 seconds. They're going to give them a full 10 to get the ball up the floor and get off a shot. But what worries me, of course, are the fouls, because these officials have not been kind to the guys in the black jerseys here in the second half.
Yeah, you can't foul here if you're Georgia. Well, you can, but you don't really want to, especially in the act of shooting. So they will break the huddle with 10 seconds to go, as Chuck just said, and Georgia has a 1-point lead. Xavier's going to have to inbound and get it all the way up the floor. Again, if you're Georgia, you do
Well, we're going to apply a little pressure, make them take as much time as possible, bringing the ball up the floor, and I think that's a good decision.
Yeah, you got to watch the back. They do get it in, and they get it into right. 8-7-6, right up the floor. He's the guy you want to take it. Georgia in the lane. Shot is up. It's no good. Backside rebound.
And that's a game.
Bounds. Game's over.
That's a game, and the Dogs win it.
Game's over. Game's over. The Dogs win.
The officials are waving it off. The game is over, and Georgia has advanced in this tournament 78-77. The officials leaving the court to boos from the Xavier fans. But nevertheless, the Dogs don't care. Boo them, cheer them. We don't care because we're going to play Clemson at 1 o'clock on Sunday right here in this floor.
And the Musketeers are devastated. Philip Borovichinen is just heartbroken. And I have to say, Chuck, he has every right to be. They played their guts out.
Well, the guy that you said the one thing we didn't want to do was take a three, Smurf. Yep. Smurf's going to come over here and talk to us.
Good.
So Smurf's going to come over here and have a word with us, and we're looking forward to that.
Yes, absolutely.
And but what a shot that was, and what a clutch shot that was.
I mean, Lord, Xavier.
My goodness. But a very smart decision by Georgia to pressure Xavier coming up the floor with that final 10. Made them take a lot of time off. They had to hurry. They got the ball into the hands of the guy they wanted. Right. All right. But he was all wrong on that shot. It just hit the iron. The shot clock expired. The game expired. Time expired. And Georgia had the win.
What a win by the Bulldogs from Georgia. They improved to 6-0 on the season. And it's games like this, Chuck, that mean a lot in
Absolutely.
March and in conference play.
Well,
it teaches them how to win, you know?
Yeah, you know.